Ladies and gentlemen, in the latest installment of those who try to take down Trump themselves get completely obliterated, Trump 14th Amendment political challenger arrested on federal tax charges. So Nevada today sided with Trump, a judge sided with Trump, the Supreme Court will side with Trump. There is no 14th Amendment case banning Trump from the ballot. You'd have to be a complete imbecile to believe that Trump tried to overthrow the government or engaged in any type of rebellion. It was a speech. A speech. That's all it was. Trump does not have the ability to prevent people from committing criminal acts, just like Democrats don't after the Dobbs decision or in that entire summer with billions in property damage. Okay? Go, and I'm not saying you should do this, but if you I guess, don't do this, but imagine wearing a Make America Great Again hat in Seattle or Portland or Brooklyn or Santa Monica. What do you how do you think you'd be treated by those who think that conservatives are behind all of the political chaos and mayhem? All right, so the venom and vitriol generally is going from one political extreme on the left towards everyone else. Are Republicans or conservatives innocent? Of course not. But Trump did not tell, nor did he, through subliminal messages, influence anyone to commit criminal acts that day. Furthermore, the Federal Bureau of Investigation found no evidence of any type of plot. Hit subscribe to this channel right now. We'll get to this 14th Amendment challenger in a moment. But I'm very likely going to have a live stream tonight or another upload. I will keep you posted. Watch the channel. A Texas man who filed more than 24 challenges to former President Trump's ballot eligibility was arrested on Tuesday on charges he filed 17 sets of false tax documents to the IRS. The man was indicted last week on 33 counts of aiding the preparation of false tax returns. Prosecutors claim he ran a virtual tax preparation business that provided customers with tax returns beyond what they were actually owed, defrauding the government. Wow, look at that. What a good person, standing up for democracy. He promised a significantly higher refund than taxpayers could receive, offered to split the additional refund with taxpayers. This is the man trying to prevent Trump from being on the ballot. This is the man protecting you from Trump. Okay, and this is the type of human being that devotes his life to taking down Trump. You've seen numerous people fired from the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the Department of Justice. I mean, you could look at Michael Cohen, you could look at Stormy Daniels, you could look at all of these people who've tried to turn on Trump. It never works out. It never, ever works out. And the people who devote their lives, I mean, there's a comedian who devoted her life, I mean, with a severed head and then wondering why things aren't working out professionally. All these things, like, why can't you just dislike Trump and leave it at that? Why do you have to go overboard and ban him or, say that he's the, end of the, he'll bring about the end of the universe? Like, why make the absurd leaps of logic? He tried to foment a rebellion. And, he worked with the Kremlin. Why don't you just say you didn't vote for him, you don't like tax cuts and a great economy and a less militant foreign policy than President Obama or Bush, for sure Bush, and also President Obama. Trump did not get us into endless military conflict. His predecessors did. We had record low poverty with Trump. We had a great economy with Trump. I mean, we had a great economy. Who cares if the Helsinki conference got MSNBC pundits enraged? What does it matter? Every single day was, this absurd mania with Trump. And they didn't judge him on the economy or foreign policy, which is how you judge a president. Okay? It's just unbelievable. And then you find out, these I mean, look, Avenatti, for example, the attorney, Stormy's attorney, I mean, you can go down the list of people. My God Almighty. My God Almighty. Hit subscribe to this channel right now. The man was busted by undercover police, prosecutors outline, who posed as a customer for his tax services. While one reputable tax preparer promised the undercover agent $373 in a tax return, Castro claimed he could get $6,000 and offered to split the difference in extra cash. I mean, this is the type of human being. Okay, when you look at Trump and his political adversaries and enemies, you have to look at who's against Trump. Okay, you have the epicenter of immorality, Hollywood. Okay, when Hollywood is giving lessons on morality, there's a problem. You have Intel officials who are also giving lessons on morality, who, by the way, have a job description of actually, bending the truth. That's part of the job description. If you're actually a good intel agent, you have to do that, hopefully towards adversaries, but unfortunately it's been leveled at our own populace, this type of nonsense. Trump is a Kremlin operative. I mean, again, you'd have to be stupid to believe the apoplectic allegations of Trump's adversaries. Just say you don't like him and leave it at that. Okay? I'm not saying that Biden is the end of the world. I'm just saying that the economy is teetering towards an eventual stock market crash and financial collapse. And it's pretty obvious through emails that 50 intelligence officials tried to hide that there was bribery and graft. We saw that today. There's contempt of Congress charges that will be leveled eventually against Hunter. Those emails, see, Trump doesn't have a laptop full of emails and money flow where there's billions or hundreds of millions of dollars in possible graft. He doesn't have that. Trump has, oh my God, he performed a speech. Oh my God, his tax returns, which, by the way, he paid all the taxes he owed. Oh my God, there's a Steele dossier that literally Clinton and the DNC purchased. And I think that Hillary Clinton somehow, some way, will replace Biden. Democrats don't have a primary. We learned that with Bernie Sanders. That's why Debbie Wasserman Schultz was forced to resign. The people who pontificate about disinformation or misinformation or information that misinforms are the people who continually spread lies, absurd allegations, the most apoplectic, hysterical claims about Trump. And then you wonder why nobody likes late night anymore. Nobody likes media. And then people say, well, how did we get to this point? We got to this point, ladies and gentlemen, because Democrats lost in 2016 to Trump. He defeated a lifelong politician. Okay, and he'll do so again. I think Clinton will be opposite Trump in 2024. She's the only person who could raise enough money to even get close to Trump. And she could possibly win. Although I do think there's going to be a stock market crash. I don't think there's anything that's going to stop Trump from regaining the Oval Office. Because people want a good economy. When you have Hollywood celebrities who are already millionaires talk about all the terrible things Trump's going to do, we already had Trump for 4 years. We're going back to him because Biden and Democrats are terrible. Okay? Every single thing that Democrats and activists like this person accuse Trump of doing, either they themselves were doing, or, for example, there's a big tax fraud thing where you're splitting the difference on imaginary tax refunds. So this man was arrested, and it's interesting, the Times in New York said prolific Trump challenger. You use the word prolific when it's like, somebody does a lot of something good. Not prolific wasting of time, person who wasted time trying to kick Trump off the ballot as he was engaging in pretty serious tax issues and tax criminal allegations, allegedly. Give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe. Well, he was arrested, but he allegedly did all those things. Give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe to this channel. Yet another person who fell to the wrath of the Trump curse. I should be back in about 2 hours. Be here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.